That's how we do it, man. I'm telling everything. I love it out here. It's crazy just to, I've been doing interviews out the ass, and it's dope to see how much people really know out here. It's like it's a long ways from home, and I just love experiencing the culture out here. It's dope.
So have you had much spare time, much downtime? What's the has it been a bit of a cultural shock being from Pittsburgh?
Well, I was here last year, and we got like a couple things done, but the only thing I've been able to do, like, to be 100% honest, the only thing I've been able to do since I've been out here is walk to go get a camera. That's it. It's been interviews and everything, press out the ass, and then I'm trying to get into Abbey Road tonight.
Okay, to put down a performance, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and record there, because if I record there, I think I'm gonna make the best song of my life.
So how long have you wanted this moment? I mean, in the Best Day Ever video, we can see you messing about with instruments from a young age. Yeah. Is that your dad in the background?
Yeah, that's my dad.
So has your parents been an influence on you musically?
I mean, they both love music, like they love all types of music. So they are always cool with me following that passion. I mean, my mom was a little like, do school, and I was a little bit like, I hate school. So that was a little conflict, but.
So who taught you the business side of music? Because it's obviously very important for you. You're grossing more than, signed acts at the moment.
I think that, like no one really taught, like no one like sat down and really schooled me on the business. I think that.
So you didn't hook up with Jay-Z or Russell Simmons or no one like that?
That would be crazy though, but I might as well have, but I don't know, man. I think that I'm just have that gift of like understanding, you know what I'm saying? I've been able to be a sponge in the game and soak up things from everyone and just kind of see what happens and learn from it. Like you gotta be a student in something. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you don't gotta go to college to be a student. Like I'm a student in this game, and right now I've been learning and acting on what I've been learning just from everything. So no one really like sat down and was like, all right, this is what you should do. This is what I think. Like rostrum, has been huge in the whole business side of things, but like. A lot of it is me too. Like I'm not just like some rapper that is like, who cares about everything else. Like I'm involved in everything. So hell yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so at the moment, we've got like Meek Mills, we've got Drake, we've got, I don't know, Pusha T.
Right.
All these guys have got cosigns and big crews behind them. You never really got that cosign.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that? Do you feel you needed that cosign, or people didn't really believe in you?
I felt that since I kind of just came into the game, that people were able to kind of just think what they wanted about me, which sometimes was positive and sometimes was negative. Like the thing about like someone like a Kanye brings you into the game, someone like a Jay brings you into the game. Like right off the bat, a lot of times you're just like, all right, well, that's Kanye's dude, he's gonna be on this type of shit, or like that's Jay's dude, he's gonna be on this. But for me, it was kind of like, they just didn't get it, like how it all happened. So I feel like I just have earned the respect of people that I have looked up to as legends in the game, but now like I can call almost, not exactly, but are somewhat my peers in the game now. So that's dope to me. Like I've started to be able to work with people like Wayne and people like Cam and people like Pharrell and Gucci and all types of people that are my favorites, and so without having one of them bring me into the game, I've put myself to a place where now I'm just working with them side by side.
So sometimes it's not always good to accept that cosign for the young and up and coming rappers up there.
But you don't have a choice. Like, what I'm saying? Like if I'm young, if Kanye reaches out, hell yeah, I'm not gonna spit on his hand. Like I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, let's go. Yeah. I just was given the road that no one wanted to really give me that. Like no one wanted to. Even still to this day, I feel like a lot of people don't want to recognize me in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool with me, because I'm doing fine without, you know,
You
a lot
sure
of
are.
people.
You sure are. So what would you say, you know, what act, what artist, what song, what lyric or album really kind of inspired you the most, inspired Mac Miller the most?
I say like it's a group of a few. I think you got Midnight Marauder, you got Aquemini, you got Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, Big L, you got Sgt. Pepper, the Beatles, you got The Wall and Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd, like just all these albums that have been just like more than their genre, that have been just pieces of art, have really been inspiring to me the whole time, you know, and have just been products and kind of movies and sound. So yeah, that type of stuff has been.
All right, having said that, just looking forward to the future. Lastly,
Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of titles of EPs, mixtapes, a possible second album dropping soon.
Yeah.
Can you clear this up? Collaboration EPs, I'm hearing a lot. I overheard you talking to your manager downstairs.
Yeah.
And I heard a lot, but I'll let you disclose that information.
Yeah, so we're doing, you know, we do things not the normal way, and that's always been like what I want to do. Like I've never wanted to play the regular game. Like I never want to just like sit on some music forever and not do anything else. Like I'm gonna keep working. So like I have Blue Slide Park, that's the album, and I'm gonna continue to push that for the rest of the year. Like I'm not gonna stop pushing singles off that. You know, I have Macadelic, the mixtape that's been out, and I'm gonna keep letting that grow and do videos from that. But at the same time, like I'm about to do an EP with Pharrell called
Ooh.
Pink Slime. You know, there's the mixtape I'm doing with Gucci, and
So what's the difference between those two projects, as quickly?
well, Pharrell and I, you know, have been talking about this a lot, you know, for a minute, and it's more than just a project of music. What we're doing is we're just taking our brands and we're combining them and creating a brand, Pink Slime, which is gonna be more than music. It's gonna be like a whole lifestyle. It's gonna be, you know, clothing and like we're trying to do all types of crazy shit with it, like festivals and you know, everything. We want Pink Slime to be a whole brand that lasts forever. So that's like, you know, Gucci and I, like Gucci just reached out and said he wanted to do a mixtape, and I'm like, all right, hell yeah. So we're just gonna, you know, vibe, make some hard shit and put out a mixtape, and it's gonna just be hard, and it's gonna be dope music, and it's gonna do that, and it's gonna be fun and something for the fans. But the Pharrell and I shit is a little bit like, you know, we're gonna really sit down and turn that into a whole different level of shit.
Cannot wait for that. I can imagine you and Gucci sitting down getting wasted. Just don't get no ice cream cones tattooed on your face, bro.
I got you, bro.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you,
Welcome
man,
to the
man.
UKG.
Thank you.